Hallo zusammen und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Breathedge auf Semis Game Channel. Super, jetzt haben wir die Tür aufgemacht. Top. In der letzten Folge sind wir stehen geblieben bei der Untersuchung der Luftschleuse, sowie auch, wir haben unser Opa entdeckt, wir haben den begraben. Falls ihr die Folge noch nicht gesehen habt, schaut sie euch mal an. Recht interessant, muss ich sagen. Und jetzt sollen wir den Koordinaten von Babe folgen. Ja, dann machen wir das einfach mal. Würde ich mal sagen. Autsch.
Wait a second. The next autopilot point has the same coordinates that Babe sent you in the last message. So she called Captain Shepard for help too, since he marked her coordinates? This definitely doesn't bode well for us. All right, let's go. I'll try not to reboot.
Und wieder ein Warpsprung.
It didn't work. I rebooted anyway. Hate acceleration.
Oh, was war das?
We seem to have arrived. However, I have some good news and some bad news for you. The good news is that you've learned to control the steering wheel very well. And the bad news is that you're no longer in control of Normandy.
Okay.
It looks like an old magnetic acceleration airlock system, and the autopilot has taken over the control for forced docking. I don't know much about magnetic airlocks, but we probably won't be allowed to disengage without remote clearance for departure. Of course, your interlocutor can't be here. It's the debris of an old space station of the Breathedge Funerary Agency. We've been in such a station before. No, one thing still bothers my mind. Like, I can imagine you. But how could Captain Shepard have bought into this Babe's messages and routed a course here? We have arrived. As I said before, the magnetic acceleration airlock system requires departure clearance. We're stuck in here.
Okay. Wir können hier nicht weg. Ich würde mal sagen, wir machen uns mal einen Blaster. Was brauchen wir alles dazu? Plasma einmal, Elektronik, Aluminium und verhärtetes Metall zweimal. So, Plasma. Wir machen alles doppelt, würde ich mal sagen. Elektronik zweimal, Plasma zweimal, verhärtetes Metall waren. Und was war noch? Plastik war, glaube ich, noch. Ne, Aluminium. Okay. Aluminium, verhärtetes Metall. Aluminium zweimal. So, und jetzt brauchen wir nur noch zweimal veredeltes Metall. Habe ich hier nichts? Oh, nicht gut. Okay, dann machen wir uns was. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was brauchen wir noch? Für veredeltes Metall. Ja. So. Und nochmal bitte. Super. Speichern und wir gehen rein. Ich kann leider keine Erste-Hilfe-Koffer erstellen.
Yes, now there's no doubt that this is an old magnetic airlock with an active acceleration system. I recognize some of its parts. We'll have to find the airlock control center if we want to leave. Apparently, the airlock hasn't been used for a long time. Now we just need to find the control center, and try not to make any noise. Okay, I guess we can forget about the ladder and just find the control center. We've been to the debris of this station before. I recognize the outdated components manufactured by Breathedge 50 years ago. Both shot in the back of the head, about 30 years ago, judging by their mummification.
Oha. Da liegt ein Schädel.
I recommend that you be extremely cautious, as somebody may have already discovered us and prepared a cunning trap. Coffins from the 20s. We've seen similar ones before. This door doesn't creak. Maybe we'll even manage to sneak in unnoticed.
Autsch.
The masquerade is over, weak human. Prepare him to interrogation. Prepare with pain.
I'm confused. It's not Babe, is it?
Well, at last you tell truth. I believe you. But it is not save you. You humans always to ruin everything. Everything went so smoothly. Our creator, under guise of a cosmic funeral, created an invincible army of robot coffins. Green Universe needed to stop the liner. We kill all, capture the core, and connect to the Great Mother Station. Power of the core allows our creator to control grand attack of coffins across the galaxy and take over the power. But humans from Green Universe were not able to execute simplest job and destroy our center with the liner and damage our Great Mother Station. Idiota. But it does not matter. War already began. Since you not pass compromising evidence in time, the humans cannot prepare. The main attack will not be centralized without the core, but we are many, and we still capture the world for our creator. And you die. Take away and prepare for disposal.
Also ich kann nichts machen, ne? Ja, danke. Sehr nett von dir.
Hey, it's not time to sleep. Can you feel my electrical zaps? Try to get up. We need to do something. Come on, get up, quietly.
Why does it move?
Shoot!
You didn't prepare it. How do you wake up? You're supposed to lie. Your body must not move. You spoil embalming compound, but it does not matter. Since you are so cling to life, before you die, I want to show you something. Yes, I'll show you this. And you cannot skip it. Whatever you do, you cannot skip these crawling letters.
Press it, quick!
Ja, was mache ich
It
denn?
doesn't work. Does this game have any mechanics at all? It looks like this was our last chance. I feel sorry it ended like this. It was a pleasure spending time with you.
It's time to finish, human.
So that's where it went. To be honest, I thought we were done for good, but I should never underestimate your talent for breaking things.
Nicht dein Ernst.
Okay, we need to get out of this cage. I doubt the hinges on the bars are any stronger than anything you've destroyed before. Apparently, there were a lot of critical failures in their brains, holding up without maintenance for so long. It's a mystery how they still function.
Und ich dachte, das wäre das Ende. Danke dir.
Have we really found the owner of the ship that saved us? The handwriting is identical. It's nothing but fate that brought him here. We need to be careful. We don't know how many of these coffin bots are left here.
Ah, also 2 definitiv weniger.
The door hasn't been used in 20 years. I don't think we can open it. There were clearly some experiments being conducted here. I don't know what it is, but it looks like they wanted to pump a couple of liters of embalming fluid into you. These are old preservation capsules. They seem to contain the entire crew of this station. It's locked from the inside.
Schade. Okay.
And this one seems to be the capsule for you. How terrible! They preserve corpses right in their spacesuits. I wouldn't want to be stuck here with your body for 40 years.
Wieso 40 Jahre?
The equipment is badly damaged. Even gravity has been disabled. At least the oxygen generators are working. By the way, how do you connect to them so quickly and imperceptibly on any debris? This is starting to raise questions.
Die brauche ich. Da habe ich nichts mehr davon.
What in the world is this?
Du armes Ding. Okay.
Something was being assembled here, or someone was being disassembled. No, this is too much. Apparently, we did find Babe.
Das ist Babe? Nicht dein Ernst.
It seems that the original version of the manual was seriously modified by someone. Apparently, even the creators of the coffin bots have no idea what their inventions have come up with. That is, if it was them who did it in the first place, and not one of the local dead engineers.
Das ist Babe? Echt jetzt? Oh Mann. Was haben sie mit dir gemacht?
It looks like this is the only way out of here.
Scheinbar, gell?
I can see Normandy.
Ich
I
auch.
don't recommend flying too far from the station. We still need to find the control center, and we can't get into Normandy from outside.
Hier gibt's gar nichts.
It looks like some kind of technical corridor. I hope we can get to the control center from here. I still can't believe that the Breathedge agency is directly involved in all this. If the robot hasn't lied to us, we need to send the compromising evidence before the massive attack begins. Otherwise, there will simply be nowhere to go back. I think there should still be some transmitting systems near the core, and for the sake of saving the galaxy, I would strongly recommend using them before we attempt to activate the warp jump. This place seems familiar. Isn't it where the coffin bots interrogated you? Looks like we found one of the station's control centers. We could have figured out it was here. I'm certain this part of the body was used to lure many survivors, and the entire history of mankind confirms it.
Netzwerk ist nicht erreichbar. Okay. Okay. Moment, da war doch noch eine Tür.
It looks like the guards died without our help. Lucky the doors are locked. Password required. I wouldn't recommend breaking them. Back in the day, they used to make alloys much stronger than modern ones. And besides, someone might hear us.
Okay. Dann eben nicht.
Seems like the main systems are still working, unlike the coffin.
Ja.
This is interesting. It has a plan with technical details on connecting Breathedge's mother station to the core of the liner. Someone was seriously prepared. If it weren't for the Green Universe, the mother station would have indeed become a control center for millions of coffins across the galaxy. Too bad. The coffin was connected to the control center, and it burned out along with all the connectors on the panel. Just try to saw it as quietly as you can. They're probably looking for us. All right, now switch that little receiver over there. Done. I've connected to... No. Oh, it's rusty. Ugh, disgusting. All right. Well, I'm ashamed to admit, but the robot no longer has a direct connection to the station. But it still has an unencrypted cache block where I saw the most disgusting moments of this coffin bot's life. I also found the passwords for the doors and magnetic airlocks. But still, the absolute quantity of that abhorrent data was overpowering. We can go back to Normandy. Just be as quiet as possible. Something's wrong. I think they're waiting for us behind the next door. It's too quiet. Be extra cautious. Ready your weapon. It's about to get hot. I'm going to melt under this stress. It looks like they're too smart. I think they've set up an ambush right outside Normandy. The coast is clear. They're trying to lure us into the shuttle. This isn't good.
Also diese Musik.
Try not to damage the shuttle if shooting starts. That's it. This is the end. Where's the ambush? Did I turn on the suspenseful music for nothing? Clearance for departure received. There's only one step left. The coffin bots wanted to connect the core directly to the ship with the mother station, and we need to do something similar with Normandy. It will require a huge amount of energy to travel on the pleasure shuttle to the habitable sectors, and, as I've already mentioned, the core can give us that. If we're faster than the core exploding, of course. And yes, since there is no babe, we must... What?
Ja, geh ran.
It can't be. We saw the robots die. We won't fall for this a second time because... Hey, easy there. You'll make me
Was war das? Ich habe nichts gedrückt. Mann, das Spiel echt spielt sich selber.
Could you be more careful? We almost crashed. You won't fall for the same bait again, will you? We need to send the compromising evidence all over the galaxy and connect to the core without blowing ourselves up. We don't have time for this. Captain Shepard's autopilot is still active. I hope it will simply turn off when the systems reboot. Otherwise, I won't be able to change the route for the warp acceleration. Oh, this is it. The core. Let's forget about Maid for a second. We need to look around. Right, and one of these robots is sending us messages. By the way, she doesn't have that awful accent anymore. I wouldn't recommend wasting time on exploring. The core might destabilize at any moment, and even if we survive the explosion, we'd never be able to fly away from here.
Riesig.
I feel like we're in the middle of a conversation. Maybe each of the survivors, including Captain Shepard, have their own dead babe. Be careful. All the data on the core is classified, and I have no idea where we're going. This is the first time I've seen a ship like this. It looks like the coffins were going to use it to connect the core to the station, or they are still going to use it, judging by their activity. I've never realized how incredible an artificial intelligence must be to control an entire galaxy of coffins.
Ist er weg?
You can dock to this spaceship.
Okay, wir können hier andocken.
The airlock is asking for access codes, and it's using foul language. This is the first time I've seen an airlock with an artificial intelligence, but it's clearly not happy with us. We made it very angry by docking without clearance. You should have heard all those expressions. The airlock hates us to the core. Start the connection? Plan B? I like charades.
Unglaublich, so viele Sachen. So, und weiter geht's.
A charging station for old battery-powered types of spaceships. If we can build a voltage transmission unit based on this station, we can power Normandy without melting its plating. What an interesting place. Start the connection, she said. I have a crazy idea, but first let's take a look around. Right, this spaceship is definitely connected directly to the core. I can't help thinking that we can use this if we put together a stabilizing unit. An ideal place for a diverting unit. Probably. Try switching that red lever over there. Yes, everything is perfect. We can connect Normandy to the core via this spaceship and activate the warp jump if we find the control post. Then we will only have to... Wait, don't you think the camera's behavior is strange? It looks like it's focusing on the airlock on purpose, as if a mob of aggressive robots is about to... Oh my... Did I do this? Did I learn to see the future and shoot lightning? I had no doubt that I was a genius. Why does she keep interrupting me? Although this time I'm even grateful to her. Perhaps this coffin has become so used to playing the role of a woman that it really decided to help us. Let's connect Normandy quickly and get out of here.
Okay. Dann erstellen wir schnell die Sachen. Stabilisierende Einheit, Spannungsübertragungseinheit und Umleitungseinheit. So, was brauchen wir alles dafür? Umleitungseinheit. Kompensator, Generator, Induktor und Lykoplasma. Also, alles gemerkt. Generator, Kompensator, Induktor, Lykoplasma. So, was braucht man? Das haben wir. Generator. Was brauchen wir für den Generator? Alkali Elektronik mit zweimal Metall und Kabel. Alkali Elektronik. Ach, Kabel war dort. So, Umleitungseinheit. Haben wir. Okay. So, als nächstes wäre stabilisierende Einheit. Dickes Isolierband, Kompensator, Plastik und Aluminium. Okay, Aluminium. Erstmal Kompensator. Alkali, verhältnismäßiges Metall, Titan. Alkali. Zweimal veredeltes Metall. Und Titan. So, haben wir. Dann zweimal Aluminium, zweimal Plastik, zweimal dickes Isolierband. Zweimal Aluminium, zweimal Plastik, zweimal dickes Isolierband. Hier haben wir nur einmal Plastik, das heißt... So. Und Spannungswandlungseinheit. So, Elektronik zweimal, zweimal Magnet, zweimal Alkali und viermal Harz. Zweimal Alkali, zweimal Magnet. So, viermal Harz. Zweimal Magnet, zwei Elektronik, viermal Harz. Habe ich kein Harz? Nee. Ach, da war Harz. Ich brauche viermal. Oh oh. Wie kann das sein? Da. So, was fehlt noch? Zweimal Magnet. Zweimal Magnet. So. So.
Splendid. This unit won't last long, but we don't need it to. One electrical impulse to the core of Normandy will be enough. Good. With this unit, we'll have a chance of not being fried along with Normandy. Perfect. If I've calculated correctly, this unit will be able to divert the excess power away from Normandy. Everything is ready.
Oha.
I hope we destroyed all the coffins when we came here. I get the feeling this message is incomplete. I still don't trust her, of course, but we probably don't have much choice. Where's this airlock 5A she mentioned? Someone else apparently wanted to connect to the core directly, but they did it very clumsily. Apparently, Captain Shepard's shuttle is not the only one equipped with a warp accelerator, although I thought that such resource-intensive systems are never installed on such small spaceships. We are lucky. I wonder how
Joy.
ironic. Joe. Undoubtedly, this ID badge can tell you everything about a person from their profession to their social status. Shall we take this genius into our team? Apparently, he stuck a nitrogen cylinder in the oxygen valve and died. There was a serious battle here. Well, finally, we're saved. Now we don't have to be afraid of any catastrophes. Let's throw away all your tools and stuff our pockets with toilet paper. Someone did a good job here, right under the coffin bots' noses.
Mhm. Kann ich nicht mitnehmen? Inventar voll. Nicht dein Ernst. Ich habe wirklich 160 Sachen in der Sammlung. Okay. Dann müssen wir was da lassen. Oh, jetzt muss ich mich echt trennen. Okay.
I don't know what he was counting on. It would take a lot more coffins for the shuttle systems to work properly. Was someone transporting these necromonsters? Interesting. I've heard you can only find them in Australia. This way, apparently.
Eine Säge will er haben.
No one's here to meet us, neither in a peak spacesuit nor in any other one. It looks like a technical exit for servicing the liner's plating. Let's be careful this time. I don't want to get hit on the helmet with stick again. What a strange place to meet. Can we go back?
Nope.
No, no, no. Back is the other way. I don't like this at all. By the way, I've long noticed that there are very few corpses around for such a catastrophe. Where did they all go? These seem to be the personnel cabins, not the control center.
Strogan, der Barbar.
That's strange. The personnel were obviously killed a long time ago. Who was shooting who then? I didn't know that the chief specialists of the liner were fond of such games. I need to reconsider my attitude toward human entertainment.
Och nö. Will ich gern mitnehmen. Okay.
Is this Babe? Or is she over there? There are too many babes here. They were obviously interested in this cabin.
Тебя глаза зеленые, как и весенняя трава.
Wo.
Брови черные и кудрява голова, а головушку кудряву обрамляет борода. Без нее уже...
Geh raus hier. Heftig, ich kann es nicht ausschalten.
Dead for good. You can't get anything from it. It doesn't look like Babe, does it? There were some survivors here. These are obviously handmade control and communication panels. Can you... Interesting. You can control some of the remaining systems of the liner, including the communication points. There's a lot of technical data on the core, on the module plans, and even access codes to secret compartments. Great! I'll upload the compromising evidence and try to send it via all available communication channels of the liner. And then let's find the control center. Compromising evidence uploaded successfully. I hope someone receives the signals.
So, ich würde sagen, wir machen mal Schluss an der Stelle. In der nächsten Folge werden wir auf jeden Fall mal den Core anschauen und mal unser Kontrollzentrum mal finden. Und uns mal Kontrollzentrum von diesem Schiff hier anschauen. Und vielleicht kommen wir sogar zu unserer Basis zurück. Bin mal gespannt, wann wir wieder zurück dürfen. Weil ich habe so viele Sachen gesammelt, die muss ich jetzt erstmal alle ablegen und irgendwo sammeln. 160 sammeln. Puh, hätte ich nicht gedacht, aber geht schnell. So, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Hinterlasst gerne auch ein Like, falls euch die Folge gefallen hat. Und hinterlasst auch gerne einen Kommentar. Ne? Würdet ihr alles sammeln hier? Ja oder nein? Wie sieht das aus? Und falls ihr noch mehr Folgen von mir sehen wollt, abonniert gerne auch meinen Kanal und vergesst auch nicht die Glocke zu aktivieren. Bis zum nächsten Mal.